Recording is in progress. Hey, welcome. This is the editing session for Wednesday. What's fun about today is we're all going to try to log in and work on our stuff. We're going to do a practical editing lesson because we're actually going to edit a PSA here in class. I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Share the sound. Let's do that. All right, we're sharing the screen now, and we're going to open up Premiere. Okay, I do want to remind everybody a really important fact that if you don't come to class, in order to get participation points in class, you need to come to class. If you don't come to class, you need to be on the Zoom. If you're not on the Zoom, you need to watch the Zooms and comment on the discussion threads, okay? So if you are in class and participating, you don't have to do the discussion threads. At the end of the week, I get participation points, but if I don't know your name or know your face, it's odds are I'll be like, they didn't show up for this. Look at John's like walking out. He's like, it's like, F this. I don't want participation points. All right. So we are going to start and we're going to do Phil's PSA right now. And what's fun about this is Phil did a great job at doing pre-production for it. Let's see, Phil, where did you send it? You said it last night, was that? I remember reading it, or was it today?
It was earlier today.
Earlier today. Oh, here it is right here. All right. Phil is doing a PSA on what, Phil?
On getting people to listen to Led Zeppelin, using Led Zeppelin music.
Great. You should listen to Led Zeppelin, right? Like,
I don't know how persuasive it is.
well, let's see how it goes. All right. So first and foremost, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure our audio is playing through the right spot.
Some of the songs, there's the music and then my voiceover and then the same song comes in. That's why there's two different.
All right. So what's excellent is Phil went ahead and did all this pre-production and found links on YouTube and gave me time code, which I assume is all of this, right? And you kind of put in the order that we want to see it in, Phil, I'm guessing.
They are in order, yes.
But we're editors, we can adjust the order as need be. What's cool about this is, let me teach you. Okay, I have a video on YouTube. We open this up. How do I get the video on YouTube into Premiere? Did it work, Michael?
No.
Okay, Michael. Michael, what did you do wrong to the IT department? You hit them?
No, I said they just hate me.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, if you hit them, I mean, maybe it's justifiable, but here. That is the spinning ball of doom. And that's going to be a Mac thing. We definitely, our Macs are going to get better. Well, Michael, hey, let's log in. Let's just sign in. Remember, sign in should be for username type my.gatlin.edu. I think mine should be lowercase.
Doing that because no, I can't close out.
All right, let's reopen that and try problem solving. I love technology, everybody. It's my favorite. I love computers. They're my favorite. Did you feel that?
No.
Was on the computer?
Yeah. Project or new project?
New project. Yeah. This is for our sister. Okay, so for Premiere, we're just gonna use my line. Ooh, someone's watching. Okay. Password. G00. It's probably be like you're permanently blocked from Premiere. Michael is not allowed to touch it. All right, Michael, there you go. All right. So you should have your hard drives with your assets if you're importing them. But today's lesson is we're going to take something off of YouTube. So all of you should be able to do this. First and foremost, I'd love to. Okay, we got YouTube video. How do we get a video off of YouTube? Anybody? We ain't got any hackers here or illegal streamers or people who know how to download files? YouTube Premium allows you to download, right? But who's going to pay for YouTube Premium? Even though I should get a YouTube Premium account just for being a teacher, so I don't have to watch the ads, right? That'd be dope. They should do that. Give me $7 a month or how. Actually, it's way more expensive than that, right? But here's the thing. I am a video editor who wants to use YouTube. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say, I'm going to look up a free program. It's called Clip Grab. Everybody, look at this. Clip Grab downloading YouTube videos. It's 100% free. Everybody can do this right now. Go to Clip Grab, click free download, click on that. It's going to open it up. Guess what? I've already downloaded it. I got no stock. They do ask you to like donate to them. So I'm open up my Clip Grab as it's going. What's up, Silas? See, look, Silas is on Zoom, gets credit for editing. All right, so now that I'm in Clip Grab, it's gonna tell me to download whatever the new drivers are. Always does that. Get a little spinning ball of death right here. Okay, now what's great is Phil gave me this YouTube clip. All I'm gonna do is copy the URL. And then in Clip Grab, it's already gonna like paste it here. And then it gives me options. It might tell me, hey, you can't use this clip because it's illegal or whatever. Oh, here we got some talking. Hi. Okay, cool. All right. So now it says format original, or I can change the format of the file to be an MPEG-4, which is an MP4, a H.264 video file. I could make a Windows Media video if you're working on a Windows machine. OGG, MP3 is audio only, and then some audio only options. Well, look, and it also tell me I can download the quality, a 720, which is a lesser HD quality, a 320, or a 1440. Well, we're working in video, and assuming we want to use the video, let's go with the HD. So I'm going to say, grab this clip. It's going to ask me, where do you want to save it? Do I save it to the desktop if I'm lazy? No, I'm going to save it to my documents. I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to say Gav, PSA, Phil. And then I'm going to say create. And then I'm going to say save. Now in the background, it's going to start and process it. Well, what's great about Phil is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different videos. Total of 6 seconds. But what's great is I don't even have to watch the ads. All I have to do is copy the URL. I'm going to go over here and then look, just clicking on Clip Grab automatically pulls whatever's copied. And then look, this one's different. I don't have the 720 option. Why is that? It's because whatever the file is uploaded at, that's going to be the best option it's going to offer you. So this one's going to be in standard definition for 480p. So I'm going to grab that clip. We'll see what that means in the future. Phil from the future, right? That's not a reference for me or you, but all right, Kashmir. All right, we're going to click this. How many people in here know Led Zeppelin? One, John? All right, well, Phil, we'll see how convincing you are. Look, this one has a 1080 by or 1080, which is full resolution. I'm gonna hit grab that clip. Now, notably, I'm grabbing the biggest possible because I want to work in the biggest possible workspace. Why would you want to grab a smaller video? Why do you think it would be good to grab a smaller video? What's the benefit of a smaller video? No guesses? Downloads faster because it's a smaller file. But if you want to watch it, will it be good quality? Maybe, maybe not. Michael, it's working for you?
Yeah.
Great.
Giving the errors, but it's on at least.
Hey, that's one step better. Well, once it downloads, so Phil, once it downloads, click on your Finder icon right here. And then it's going to be in the downloads. The Finder icon will open up a Finder window, which is this. All right. Now in the Finder window, you should look for downloads, which is on mine. I'm in night mode because you're I think people like day mode are yep. I think you're a maniac if you like day mode. But that's just me. I'm Nightman, defender of the night. Oh wait, Nightman's the bad guy in that one, right? Okay. I'm gonna keep grabbing the clips. Phil gave us all these clips to grab. Zip. All right. As you can see, it's working in the background and it's registering. Look, it takes pretty quick because these aren't that long of videos. This one's going to be smaller. These are all great examples for us to learn by.
The videos are fairly long. It's just the clips that I use.
Sure, and we're grabbing the whole video.
Yeah.
Now check out this. Just by this picture alone, what resolution do we think this is? That's a pretty pixelated video. Like, is this a person or a beard or what's going on right there? But it's cool. Maybe we'll see what happens. Let's go like this. I'm gonna grab it. Oh, this one is at 240. So this is half the resolution of standard resolution. 240 probably will play on, if you had an iPod, like an old iPod, one of the little like ones that look like a pack of gum, you probably play on that pretty nicely.
I have a 160 gigabyte iPod Classic.
Ooh, that's good. Oh my gosh.
What the hell? I did not download.
I'll tell you right now, that is 100% based on my searches, is me just looking for farts. Just being like, hey, Tim wants farts. Better, hey, you know what I always say? Better out than in.
So what happened to I clicked on the
So you clicked and dragged it?
yeah.
So then once you clicked and dragged it, you've installed the application. So now you can click on the application folder. And then in applications, you should see the clip grab icon, which would be a circle. Double click that. What's great about learning clip grab, especially if you don't have any assets of your own, is you can go on YouTube and download a video and then edit stuff together. This is a great example of how to do this. And that's why I'm teaching you how to do that. Say, okay, it's asking you to download the new drivers. Okay. So Phil, we got all of yours. Let's import your media now. So of course, I'm going to click import media. I'm going to go into my documents. Remember, I made the folder, so I'm just going to click and import the whole folder. And look, everything came in and no errors. And most notably, looking at this bin right here, our project bin here, Oh, can we turn off the lights, actually? I just realized. Y'all been not looking. Great. How can we, just by looking at this window, how can we tell if we got video or audio on these clips?
Blue? The blue part?
The blue part right here?
I can't
This
remember.
says video in point and video out point. So these represent the in and out points that we talked about last time. Remember when we were talking about the distance between?
Yes.
This is the representation. This is basically because we haven't affected any of them. The in points are all at 0. The out points are at the last possible frame. So I know that this is 2 minutes, 57 seconds and 2 frames.
Okay.
But these are the icons that I want you to look at when you're looking at your pieces. Notably, it's purple and green. So think Incredible Hulk colors, right? Green represents the audio. And if you look at, I can't really make it bigger, I don't think, but yeah, there we go. I can make them bigger. So if you look at the icons here, you can see that the green is a little waveform, and the waveform is a visual representation of audio. And then the purple is actually, it looks like 2 pieces of film stock put together. So it's 2 frames of a film put together. That means there's video and audio. If you bring in a clip and it's just purple, it means you only have audio. If you bring in a clip and it's just audio, it'll just be green. So check this out. So if I go and I look and I try to find a wave on my computer, which is an audio file. Okay, here we go. I'm going to import this. Look, this is just audio. And so it just has the audio file right there. Okay, so that was all in our bin. And I use this slider right here to make my icons bigger or smaller. I want to see as much as possible always. So I make them smaller, but I made them big so for the icons to be bigger. Again, we talked about our bins and how we can look at them in different forms. I prefer list view. It's my personal preference, but we could change it to this view right here. And if we go in there, it actually, we can scrub through and see icons. This one is freeform view. This one's icon view and list view. I personally prefer list view. That's all abilities here in our bin. Okay, again, we're going to say file new, go into our sequence and make a new sequence. We're going to call this Phil's PSA. All right, we're going to say okay. Look, the default right now is going to make it it's going to be a 4K video. I think 4K is too much for us. So let's just go and make it a 1080 and say okay. So now we have a 1080 sequence. Notably, let's now go into the Led Zeppelin piece here and put it on here. It's going to bring up this warning, and the warning is going to say the clip doesn't match the sequence settings. Change sequence to match the clip settings. And so that's basically, we're going to change it to match all of the settings within the clip. But notably, just looking at it over here, I already see that the frame rate's different. And look, all the frame rates seem different over here than my standard 23 frame rate. But also, I know the resolutions are different. So I want to work in a HD environment, but I'm going to import all of these other ones. So let's say keep existing settings. And notably, look what happens now, Phil, is we brought in this clip, but it's all small.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we'll mess with this in just a bit. Let's go back to your notes. All right. Clip number 1 is right here. So this one, by the way, all the files are named after whatever it is. So Led Zeppelin Achilles Last Stand is the first clip you want to use, and you want to use from 54 or you want to use 45 to 50 through 58, basically.
Yeah.
Great. Let's put it together. So let's go to Zeppelin's, it's the last one right here. All right. And look, it names it based off of what the clip is. And I can actually drag through here and go to, you said 30 was the starting point, or 45?
45.
Okay, 45 was our starting point. All right, so let's drag this onto the timeline. What's the problem? Do you need help? Okay. Notably, we're not hearing anything because also I have to go into my audio hardware settings and my thing is trying to play out through headphones that aren't currently attached. So let's go to the amp. Okay. So we are going to start here. Now we're working with audio, right? But notably the video doesn't fit the screen. So there, how can I make the video fit the screen? There's a couple different ways. I can go to effect control and go to my scale. Remember we played with the scale and everything. I'm just going to scale it up. Now it fits the frame. So when we hit play, looks like that. Now remember though, if we take something small and make it big, what happens? If you have a small image and you make it bigger, what's going to happen? Resolution. So based off of what we downloaded, this might not work. It might be more successful. You might have to get other video fill to cover this video, but let's just leave the video that we have right here. Okay. And we can mess with the video after, but okay. So I scaled it up by just clicking and dragging the scale to basically 150. Or I could also do this thing. I could click and I could right click, and on the right click, control click option, I can choose this option, fit to frame. Fit to frame is going to take your clip and drag it exactly to 150 where there won't be any black behind it. Okay. So Phil, knowing that this is 145 now, and how long we wanted to go till?
50,
Till 50.
45 to 50.
45 to 50. Okay, so,
Go is the last word.
all right, here we go. Go. 45 to 50. Okay, so what's easy enough is we can, on the timeline, let's listen. Right there, go.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm going to choose my blade tool right here, which is C hotkey, C for cut. I'm going to make my edit right there. And so now I'm going to click and drag all here. Here's our first edit. All right. So Phil, you want this to be your first clip. And then what happens in your piece?
And then I speak for a few seconds.
Yep. And then what?
And then there's the next clip is 50. I can't read. 58 to 104.
All right. So we're going to click and drag this over here. So we're going to know we're going to do audio. So then what's next? Let's pull all the video first and do the edits and then go from there. Phil, what's next? What's the next clip? Do you know which one?
Yeah, it's actually the one that just follows right after this.
Yeah, is it the same? I'm just the name of the video.
Where's the go? All the fun to have, the dreams.
But not that grandly
to live the dreams
what our
are-
instructors might say.
This is communication breakdown.
No, we're still in the first song.
We're still in the first song.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I guess I didn't write my,
That's fine.
I can't read my own notes. Horrible.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
And
Then it keeps on going?
Yeah,
The same part?
For two more lines.
Okay, great. But you are going to talk, right?
Yeah, talking between.
Okay, so talk in between. And then,
There.
had, okay. Cool.
There's a lot of cuts.
Let's make an edit. That's fine. So then are we done with this song?
No, there's still two more lines.
Okay. It was, what's the out cue?
The out cue is to sing,
Sing. Okay, cool.
and then I talk, and then the last line. Again,
That was it?
yeah,
Okay.
where it says return again.
All right.
So again, it's the last one.
All right. Okay, there we go. We're done with this song?
We are done with this song.
Okay, next song is which one?
Communication breakdown.
All right, I got communication breakdown
It's a
coming
live-
in.
It's a live version. I
Great.
thought that was more exciting.
Okay, we're gonna fit the image to the screen. Okay, it's an older one, so it actually, we're gonna crop it in a little bit more so there's no black.
68.
All right, and what's your in and your out?
The end on this one, let me look, is 43 to 47.
All right, I'm gonna find 43.
Says, I don't, the first words are, I don't know.
All right, that's it right there.
And then the last word is a lot.
Right there.
Yeah.
All right, and then what?
And then I speak,
Yep.
and then the next clip for the song starts at 58.
And what, do you know the in?
Nervous breakdown.
Okay.
The last part is the word insane and he stretches it out.
Cool. I think including the licks in there is good. Any more from this song?
No.
Great. All right. What's next?
Cashmere. Starts at 117. I was a little concerned about this one because it's hard to hear what he says in the first part of the song. But I thought it sounded good.
Hey, this one, look, this one's 1080 and it fits. So where and what is the time code? So notably, everyone looking at this, I'm dragging and dropping it onto the timeline, but the problem is like the time code now represents the time code that's on the timeline, not the time code of the clip. So either I would double click and use the preview, which then represents the time code of the clip. What's the endpoint?
The end point is, he says talk and song at 58, I'm sorry, a minute 17.
A minute 17. So easy enough if I work in the preview window here and say a minute 17, I can set my endpoint there and I can click and drag it starting exactly on 17. So it's getting me, you can see the frames are exactly the same. But like everything in Premiere, there's more than one way to skin a cat. The problem is, oh, where can I find 117 now that I have it on the timeline and we already have clips? And this time code is going to represent the entire time code here. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my in and out points. So I'm actually going to go to the start of the clip, set an in point, scrub forward and hit an out point. And using the in and out, I'm 38 seconds in. Okay, let's go a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm 118. So now I can use if I use my arrow tools on my keyboard, I can scrub forward or backward. And look, I found the exact same frame. So the only thing I can do is either use the blade tool, which I showed you, or I can click the whole clip and slide it over. And that is doing basically a reductive cut. By sliding it over, I'm getting rid of that. I'm not moving the whole piece. I'm basically removing the elements. So now we made this edit. So how long does this go for, Phil?
This one is 8 seconds, 117 to 125. You're trying to tell what he's saying, but it's like right at 117, which is talk. It says talk and song.
Is that the out?
No, the out is where after it says caress my ears at around 125-ish.
Right there, right? It's before that?
It's before that, yeah, it
No.
says sound caress my ears.
Cool. All right. Now you're going to talk more, or are we done with this song?
I have a very brief voiceover
Great.
and then into the next song.
Next song. All right. We're done with Kashmir.
We are done with that.
All right. What's the next song?
Next song is Tangerine. It comes in at 3:05.
3:05.
This one's really short. It's only 9 seconds. Want to leave that pause?
Yeah.
It works to leave the pause?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all that stuff works. Okay.
Press again, and then it ends at, he says, yeah, and he extends it a little bit.
That's cool. All right. I'm going to fill the frame. Cool. All right. What's next? Is it the same song?
No, it's a different song.
Great.
It's All My Love.
Eh.
This is another short one. Comes in at 1:54. Well, I
150.
have a voiceover right before that.
Yep. And then 154.
And then at 1:54. Better. I don't know, better for me.
We'll mess with it. Let's just put
Okay.
so what we're doing right now is called an assembly edit. So we're putting together pieces together, and then we're going to do our refined edit. This is a great learning tool for all of us. So you basically did a visual representation of the edit in a doc form, and I'm assembling it. So I'm putting it all together, and then we'll continue to create. And that's what editing is. It's revision, 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 revision. Yes. What's next?
The next two are really, they're not Zeppelin songs, but
Yeah.
they're kind of fun.
Cool. Which Motorhead's next, or
No, the other one right before that.
Last Ride?
Yeah.
What's the endpoint?
3:16. These are the last two are spoken words.
Cool.
People talking. This is just a woman saying "love you, ciao baby" with a kiss. Mwah. Right. So it starts at "love you" and ends at "baby."
Okay,
That's it for that one.
we got it. This one is
And
the
then last
super.
one is the mother tongue.
And we're in Motorhead.
At 350-ish. Starts with can.
We go now.
Yeah. And then ends at yeah. That's it.
Cool, like it. I get what you're doing. Okay. All right, everybody. We made an assembly edit. So if we watch this video, no voiceovers, right? That's what we need. So without voiceover, our piece is just a bunch of clips on a timeline. So let's get the voiceovers. How will we record voiceovers for this? Well, Phil could have recorded voiceovers in multiple ways. Inherently, what's easiest is you could use your voice memo on your phone. Voice memo on your phone, just how you hold your phone is a good way to do, that's a good trick to do your voiceover. But Phil's using Tim, who's gonna, you can access our podcast studio, you can access our environment, but I'm using this as an editing lesson. So Phil, let me show you a fun thing we're gonna do. I'm pulling out my handy dandy podcast microphone. I have a USB condenser microphone right here. And we're gonna have you record it directly into Premiere, which is easy, but let me teach before we do it. Can we strike one of the lights just so me and old guy can see? Thank you, great, excellent. So I plugged in my USB microphone. What's notable about all of our lines of our editing lines right here, all of our sequence settings, especially our audio, we have this microphone icon, and this is voice over record. So if I click that, it's going to go 3, 2, 1, and now it's playing from where my playhead is, and you can hear my voice echo, right? Because it is currently recording my voice. And as you can see, it's going to continue to do that because we're monitoring the audio. I'm going to hit stop. And guess what? Look, now I have a green thing right here and I have voiceover audio. And you can hear my voice echo, right? Because it is currently sounds pretty decent, right? Pretty decent for something that I barely set up. And I was trying to make it even sound worse. But what I want to do is actually, because I plugged in my USB microphone, it might have defaulted to the USB microphone. But of course, I want to check my hardware, audio hardware. And look, it's actually was just pulling it off of my computer's microphone. So we could make that sound a lot better by going to my Blue Snowball, which is my 15-year-old podcast USB microphone. And going here, Phil, I'm going to be your audio engineer because we're going to actually record this and you're going to tell me what you want to say.
Okay.
But let's just show another example. Wherever my where my in point is going to the record. I'm going to hit this again, 3, 2, 1. And you can see now it sounds a little bit better, but I'm talking directly into this microphone because it's designed for me to get up close and talk about it, because if I hold it away, we're not going to hear it, but now we're going to hear it, right? So we've seen this microphone. Now it sounds a little bit better, but the fidelity sounds a little bit better, right? But I'm playing from where my way more echoey in space here. This is definitely more direct talking. So Phil, you're going to sit and hold the microphone to your mouth.
Okay, I need my script.
Bring your script over. You have as much distance over there. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mute the Led Zeppelin so we don't have to worry about that. And I'm going to change the input to my headset so that we don't have to hear the echo, because recording with the echo is distracting for the person who's speaking. And just make sure that in Premiere, I have my audio hardware. I'm going to go look and make sure the output is going to my AirPod. And okay, Phil. So we have this first clip, Phil. Look, I'm just going to show you. You have your script?
Yeah. So
Okay,
after he
so
says
that
go.
plays, well, we're going to edit, so I don't even need to say go at all.
Oh,
You're just.
I was just saying the line from the song.
Oh, you want to hear the line from the song, though? Is that important, or do you know the line from the song?
Oh, I know most of the lines.
Great.
So you're just
you
gonna.
just have your script.
Yeah.
Let's just record your script.
So just.
You can say all your lines, and then we'll edit it.
Oh, so then you can just move them around.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the point of editing. So
I should know. I
3,
am a
2,
Pro
1,
Tools guy.
And anytime you're ready.
So I just say all my lines all at once?
Yes.
Okay.
By talking to that microphone.
Yes. All right, here we go. I'm ready.
Go for it.
Oh. To see Led Zeppelin, which was to see Led Zeppelin during and after the concert, to see them next year. Maybe it's because Led Zeppelin is the greatest band in all the land. And if we don't go, we'll be. I love Led Zeppelin because Led Zeppelin and me. And to Led Zeppelin, my all-time favorite band since I was 6, I give. That's it.
That's all you need? Great. Okay. So let's take a listen to see how that sounded.
I was a little worried about being redundant because I say to see Led Zeppelin twice, but it kind of fits with the.
Well, let's take a listen for sure. And let's put your video together. So. Okay, we're right here. So I'm going to go back to my audio settings. Of course. And now we're going to leave the input there, but we're going to change it back to here so we can all hear it. Okay. So again, we're layered here. So let's check this out. So Phil, the piece starts with music, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then your first line is this one, right?
To see Led Zeppelin, yes. Oh. To see Led Zeppelin.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, the volume went all the way up for some reason, but we fixed
See
it.
Led Zeppelin.
Perfect. Great. All right. So then so then we play this piece and then it goes to this.
Which was to see Led Zeppelin. Yes.
Oh, that's how I did it. Click the let's turn it on. 0. Let's go here. All right. And next clip.
Yep. During and after the concert. And after the concert. Yeah, to see them next year. Concert.
Okay. And then the next piece would be this one.
To see them next year. Correct.
I'm just going through the piece we recorded as one clip. I'm dividing the clip into pieces and spreading it out so that we didn't have to edit the whole. We're editors, so we're making everything work in our timeline.
Maybe it's because Led Zeppelin is the greatest band in all the land. So there should be the communication breakdown clip right before
So
that.
now this one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm getting it right. So now we go here.
And if we don't go, we'll be. And then after that is having a nervous breakdown. Oh yeah, okay. So then the I Love Led Zeppelin should be Love Led Zeppelin because the that's where Kashmir comes in.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the process of moving it all,
I gotcha.
organizing, you can see how we assemble, edited. Now we can just slide them all. It's like puzzle pieces, right?
Yeah.
This is kind of called checkerboard editing, where you can see video, audio, video, audio, video, audio, video, audio. But
Led Zeppelin and me.
that's great.
And then
So then what comes next?
To Think of Us Again was
Is this one right here?
yeah. Led Zeppelin, my all-time favorite band since I was 6. I give, and then All My Love. And then he says it numerous times. Do you want to keep all of them, or we could just cut it to 2 maybe?
Let's take a listen.
And then All My Love, to
Let's-
you.
That's what's fun. And then you want these last two things to be that at the end.
Yeah.
I assume so. Okay. And then I'm going to click and delete, and it just rubber bands everything together. So now, Phil, looking at your PSA, I'm going to put an out point, I'm going to put an in point, and we're looking at 1:41 for your piece.
Okay.
Let's watch it
Yes.
and see how it works. This would be our rough cut. So in the terms of our editing, this is a rough cut. We have just roughed the pieces together.
See Led Zeppelin. Supposed to see Led Zeppelin. So we have to move one of the
During
voiceover
and
clips.
after the concert.
We have to move one of the clips.
Let's do it. It's already wrong.
So, well, so he says, how could we say no? And then there's no voiceover there. To see Led Zeppelin. So, and then take that clip now. And then,
To see,
and
there's
then-
no clip right there?
no, there's no voiceover there for me.
Okay.
And then after he says, dreams he always had, is where that clip goes.
Should be to see Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, which was to see, yeah. That's why I was worried about that one, because I said the same thing kind of twice, but
Okay. So then there should be no voiceover in between these two clips.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Supposed to see Led Zeppelin during and after the concert. And then that,
Yeah.
see them next year. The, hang on, I have to read my script. The before and during or the before. Hang on.
Are they all misstaggered?
Yeah, so the during and after the concert goes to after he says songs to sing.
Okay.
During and after the concert. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it should be when we at last return again to see them next year. And then to see them next year, wherever that audio clip is, that voiceover. To see them next year. Yeah.
That's what we watch. Just looking at the.
Maybe it's because Led Zeppelin is the greatest band in all the land. Okay, that should be. And that voice clip you have the cursor on, that should go next to the, no, it should go right next to the one that,
Oh, okay.
the
those
bigger
two are
one. Yeah,
together?
those two are together.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Let's see.
I have to make sure.
The land, and if we don't go,
Yeah.
we'll be all the land, and if we don't go, we'll be
So then what's after nervous breakdown?
Then he says, drive me insane, and he carries the insane. And then I come in, and then my voiceover is I love Led Zeppelin because,
I love Led Zeppelin because the
and then Kashmir's talking song. Right there.
Great.
And then it ends with my ears.
All right. I think I got it. Let's watch it all again. This is why we watch our rough. We, as editors, end up watching our pieces the most out of anybody in the world. And what's funny is I eventually stop watching the content and just watch the edits. So let's watch it again. Okay, the tilde key, which is above the tab key on your computers, will make any window you're on full screen. So if I click on my sequence, it makes the sequence full screen. If I click on the program, it makes the program full screen. So then full screen, we can watch a full screen preview.
see Led Zeppelin. Supposed to see Led Zeppelin during and after the concert.
Before.
To see them next year. Maybe it's because Led Zeppelin is the greatest band in all the land, and if we don't go, we'll be love Led Zeppelin because the Led Zeppelin and me. To think of us again.
favorite band since I was 6. I give.
All right. Phil, you made a movie.
All right, my first one. Well, not my first one, but my first real thing.
But I don't know if anybody was watching, but Phil, what do you think, people at home will be watching? What critiques do you think, how can we make it better?
Some of the audio needs to be either raised or lowered.
Audio levels are all messed up.
Yeah.
Yes, which we can definitely fix. I like to sweeten audio more towards the end of the edit because we could do a bunch of work and then change things. What else worked or didn't work for you?
Nothing against you. Some of the edits could be just a smidge tighter, like a half a second or a second,
Absolutely.
a little tighter.
Yeah, yeah, definitely lots of edits, which we'll fix right now. But let's just go forward. This is a rough assemble edit. So we're just putting the bones in place. Now we can refine the bones and make everything look better.
My biggest concern is that it might not be that persuasive. I was trying to be creative and persuasive, and my biggest
You're
concern
very
is
creative, but what did most of the PSAs have at the end of all the PSAs?
the call to action
The call to action with text, right?
with text. Oh yeah.
So why don't we,
I mean, we can cut out those last 2 bits.
yeah, the last 2 bits are fun.
Okay.
But what I would say is, why don't we put these last 2 bits at the very end, and let's put up just some text on the screen,
Okay.
which really makes it clear what our call to action is. So I'm going to say Command T, which brings in a text tool right here. And the text tool is really fun that we can mess with. And all we need to do is what do you want to tell them?
Well, I mean, to listen to Led Zeppelin, but I want it.
Here, listen to Led. Spell it wrong. Oh, it's all right there. Put 2 D's.
Yeah. The L and the Z should be
I said
switched.
Z. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. I promise you.
I understand.
That's crazy. All right, let's do it all in caps. Led.
If we could do the Zeppelin logo, that would be awesome.
We could absolutely put that in too. That's a great, okay.
Because the
So-
font on the word Led Zeppelin, they have this very specific font.
Yes, and are we gonna load? I'm not gonna load fonts today.
Okay.
I'll teach you that in the future, but
Okay.
that's definitely we can do. But what I'm gonna tell you is where, well, you know what? Why not? Envato elements. Let's go to Envato elements here, and let's type in Zeppelin and see. This is a audio, or this is a visual this is a resource that I have access to. I pay for a subscription, gives me graphics, gives me add-ons, but I'm coming here for fonts. Now, there might not be,
So
right there.
the
This-
one that says Zeppalata, that's the font,
Yeah, it's a
but
rip-off.
obviously,
This one's a rip-off font, so let's download this. I'm gonna download it to my Gab license. I'm licensing it because I pay for it. So these are actually like, I paid for a license so I can use them online. I've downloaded my font. I'm gonna double click, which will open up my font book on my computer. I'm going to say install, and now I've installed the clip. What's great about Premiere is now we can click on our art here, and if we go to our graphic template, let's see, is that the Adobe stock, essential sound? I want to go to properties. So I'm in my properties, I've double clicked here. Now we're gonna say Zepp Lada. There we go.
all right,
Now we have our Led Zeppelin font. There you go. I taught you how to do that, just for you, Phil.
thank you.
All right, I'm gonna center it. And basically I can do my font size right here. We talked about keyframes, but what's notable is, do we like this color, Phil?
Eh,
Do We can change the color to white. We're on black. What color do you want it to be?
White isn't bad. How about like is there like a cream color? Just to see what it looks
Yeah,
like.
we can, look, I have the whole color spectrum right here. We could make
Like the
cream.
one that's on like the white and cream block.
right here.
Yeah.
This one? That
Yeah.
was the color it was before.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's the cream color.
I kind of like that one actually.
You like that?
Guys, I
Perfect.
thought you meant the background.
Oh, no.
I didn't
no.
like the red background.
Oh, yeah, well, when it's highlighted, it looks like that, right?
Oh,
The red
okay.
is telling me our layer that we're working at.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me go here, and then I am going to just say full screen right there. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Listen to Led Zeppelin, great.
Is that
There's
too?
your call to action, that's all we needed.
I was gonna say, is that too simple?
No,
Okay.
I mean, this project is about doing it right and doing it simple. So listen to Led Zeppelin. Okay, the problem with this, of course, we didn't edit here where we wanted to fit it to the screen. So let's say, build a frame, that's fine. And then it ends the Led Zeppelin. Cool.
So
for
there'd be
3
music
seconds.
under there?
Hey, great call. We were doing a music thing.
I don't like dead air.
I don't like dead air either. And what kills me is dead video as well.
Yeah.
Look at all this stuff where we just have black where you're talking.
Yeah,
How can we
that's
fix
true.
that? Let me show you. I have ideas. So
Okay,
first
good.
and foremost, so we have a clip of Led Zeppelin and we have audio. What I can do is just click and drag that audio over here, right?
Yeah.
And then okay, so what I can do now is we want this. Do you want to see this stuff? You want to see this one probably. Do we want to see this on screen?
You don't have to. I just wanted to pick something other than the album cover. That was something was a little different.
Okay,
And
what
just
we
the
can
album
do
cover.
is leave up this. All right, let's make, so all of our audio has this line right here, which is
Yeah.
volume. Let's go all the way up on this
Yeah,
clip.
because she's.
So it's supposed to sound muffled, right? Like,
Yeah, it's like she's on a phone or something.
so we know that our audio meter is here. Our audio meters on output volume is going to be 0 to my negative infinity. We're looking for somewhere between -12 and 0 without peaking too much.
Right.
And you can note that it's telling us how high it's going. See, our audio is there. Now, what we have here is just a hard cut of audio, right? Not necessarily want that. And if we layer those over, you can't hear it,
Right.
right?
Right.
Well, couple options we can do. One, we can use our pen tool and make a keyframe here, and here, and here. And then I'm going to click and drag my keyframes. And what have I created, Phil? My volume's here, here, and then I clicked and dragged it all the way to -infinity.
Well,
As
so
an
you
audio
just
guy,
created
what do you think I did?
a fade out.
Fade out.
Fade out.
So I made a slow fade out based off of where this is. I can fade it down.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's a pretty good. I would almost go a little bit more. Let's like just so. Perfect. Cool. I like that. Ending. Okay, so we made this part better. Look. Cool. That fits, that plays, I think. So
Yeah.
let's go through.
Can we cut
finished the
out
end.
that little bit of dead air between the end of her and the beginning of Can We Go? Like cut that out and
You
start.
don't like
with-
that?
No, I think it should be a little tighter.
You can do whatever you want, Phil.
Like almost back to back.
You tell me, you're the boss. I'm just the editor.
Okay.
Oh, I just closed it out. Let's go over here. There we go.
That's not bad. Maybe a smidge more.
You want
I'm-
tighter?
Just a little bit,
Yeah, we can absolutely make it as tight as you want.
not too much.
My instinct isn't to make it as rapid, just to
Oh.
give a little bit of breathing room. but
Okay.
You're the boss on this one.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, works great.
Should we, I don't know, again,
Let's make all the edit, let's start at the beginning of the
Okay,
piece,
okay.
and then we'll go through, because
okay,
that, we're working backwards, basically.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter in editing, but let's check it out. Okay, so here's the start. Do you like the start, how the audio just starts, or do you want to fade? We could do the pen tool here, or we could just have it start where it starts.
I kind of like it starts where it starts. If we could do maybe just to test, like a small fade in.
Cool. Check this out. I'm going to go into effects. I'm going to go into audio transitions, and I have crossfades here. I have a
Oh, right on.
crossfade gain, crossfade power, crossfade
Ex-
exponential crossfade. Let's go with the crossfade power, which is it's a basically uniformed fade up. And when you click on this, it defaults to here. Oh, oops, let me double click on it. Okay, gives you a 1 second crossfade, right?
Okay.
I think that's gonna be too long, but let's just listen. You like that? Is it long enough? Or do you want it shorter?
I'm not gonna hear it again.
Yeah. We're basically going from 0, turning it up, right?
Yeah.
Yes, no, you wanna hear it shorter or faster? I can show you here. This is half a
Okay.
second.
My concern was there's a little too much music in the intro before the vocals come in.
Okay, you wanna just do vocals?
Maybe like a second, half a second to a second of music.
All right.
Let's see. Oh.
More or less.
Less music. Yeah, a little bit less music, not too much. Am I being too picky?
You can be you're the boss. You can be as picky as you want.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. See Led Zeppelin.
So,
See Led Zeppelin. Then I just want to cut right to the vocal. Maybe like
okay,
a very brief amount of music, but
so
then,
Phil,
yes.
then are you telling me as an audio engineer,
See Led Zeppelin.
you want the song to cut out and just be your voice?
Well, no, after my voiceover, I want it to be, the vocal to be closer to I want that vocal to be closer to the end of that voiceover piece. See Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
Okay. So you just want your voice, nothing behind it, just.
Oh, no,
Led Zeppelin.
there could be something behind my voice. I just wanted,
To see Led Zeppelin.
I just wanted the vocal of the subsequent piece to be closer to the
I-
end
I
of
got
the
it.
voiceover.
So then my question is, what about this?
To see. To see Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, what about visual? It's just black. So a couple of things we could do.
Yeah, no.
We made an edit. What if we just drag our clip over?
To see Led Zeppelin.
causes a jump cut right here.
Yeah.
So what we could do,
See,
so this guy is what we're doing, right? So what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna make an edit right here. I'm gonna pull this over and I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna add frame hold. So basically I have made a clip right here that is a freeze frame.
oh, okay. See,
Okay, now the only thing we need to do is we got Robert Lee Ermey right here.
I know.
So let's drag this clip over here and let's
The lyrics are wrong on the screen too. I don't know who did the.
To see Led Zeppelin.
I don't know who did the lyric video, but that's a wrong lyric.
um
Nothing we can do about that though.
nothing right now. We're going to go in to our video effects and let's use a cross dissolve. Michael, I heard your note.
To see,
Oh, look, we've basically made it
to
fade.
see Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, with the fade out, it works.
With the fade out, we made it work,
Yeah,
right?
'cause I was thinking.
Either wise, we're making an edit in the song and then it's gonna make a repeat or something. But good call.
It's too much today. Okay.
All right, but we had not,
Yeah.
so basically, let's put these up.
Was to see Led Zeppelin.
Okay. So why don't we do what we did last time? Let's just do a little fade out here.
Was to see Led Zeppelin.
And then why don't we do what we did here and add a frame hold? Control click, add frame hold, it makes one frame. And basically now we can click and drag this frame, fill in our black and make it so we have video.
Which was to see Led Zeppelin.
And look, it was not a flash frame. Go from that to that. Oh, it worked. All right, let's check our
To
levels.
see Led Zeppelin. During and after the concert.
Right. Let's just again use my pen tool. I'm gonna design my own fade this way.
During and after the concert.
All right. Let's go here to our go over one frame, zoom in, add frame hold, drag.
During and after the concert.
Right. Let's clean it up a little
Concert.
bit. Closer. Volume up.
To see them next.
We're just doing a repetitive motion because we're editors. This is what editing is. Make everything sound smooth and blended together. What I'm doing is like the overlapping of the audio and the video is all intentional, right? Like if it was just clip, audio, clip, audio, clip, audio, those are super obvious edits, right?
Yeah.
Like, and what we talked about the suspension to disbelief is we're trying to blend things over. So the audio edits are hidden, so the video edits are hidden.
To see them next year.
All right. So let's go here. And just drag this over. And then this clip.
To see them next year. Year. To see them next year.
What I want to do is actually frame hold it right there because it says return again, right?
Yeah.
And it's really halfway through the dissolve, so I don't want to edit mid dissolve because I think that makes it look bad. So
To see them next year. Maybe it's because
And then we're going to click drag. Let's make an audio fade.
and if we don't,
This audio is clipped a tiny bit.
and if band in all the land, and if we don't go,
All right, let's make sure they're the same volume.
and in all the land, and if we don't go, we'll be
Okay. Let's do our frame fold here. Or actually, because it's a different clip, why don't we just let the video keep going? See what that looks like.
maybe it's because Led Zeppelin is the greatest band in all the land, and if we don't go, we'll be.
It's almost like he's mouthing my words.
It worked perfect, right?
I love Led Zeppelin.
Right, that we can hear an absolute audio edit right there. So let's go ahead and do our fade out here like we've been doing. And let's go ahead and drag voice over a little bit over.
I love Led.
Still, the fade's not fast enough. We're hearing like
Love Led.
there's like a I see a spike in the audio right there. That must be something in the recording.
Love Led Zeppelin.
See that spike right there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the end of the guitar lick.
Yeah, but there.
I love.
I think it's.
I love.
Oh yeah,
It's
it could be.
noise. That's like an error, I think.
Love
Yeah,
Led Zeppelin.
maybe you're right.
Because it's live, right?
Yeah.
Static or someone unplugged something. All right.
I love Led Zeppelin because
Okay. Let's keep them playing so that we can keep seeing them.
the
So I didn't notice it before, but he says a talk.
I love Led Zeppelin because the
I'll take out that talk and just go right to talk because it doesn't go with the the. The talk, that doesn't make sense. I know it's
because
a tight cut, but yeah.
Guess what? It's not a tight cut. It's,
Oh.
We're editors. We can
That's
remove
true.
your one word. That's easy.
Led Zeppelin because Led Zeppelin because
As close to talk as we can get with his little
So one right there.
because
cut off my the.
Cut off your the, yeah.
Oh, we cut off this
the
You would cut off the
Led Zeppelin and then fade in.
the
Yeah, that could work. Because it could be because a talk a song.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Good call.
Your audio was my thing, so it's like
I know audio is my thing too, and I missed it.
Right there.
Yeah. And then cut off my the. Yeah, all right.
That's what I was doing too. I thought
Oh,
that's
all
what,
right.
because
that's what I thought we were doing.
Okay.
My bad. All right, and guess what? Because this video is better, what I'm gonna do is actually drag all this over,
love Led Zeppelin
and I'm going to just fade this.
love Led Zeppelin because love Led Zeppelin because
It's there.
Led Zeppelin and me. Led Zeppelin.
Let's go check out here. Feels actually give it a tiny breath, in fact. And I keep. Oh, I have snapping on right here, which means if I want to do like refined, like single frame edits,
Yeah.
it's always going to snap to the playhead or the next clip. So I have to turn that on and off.
Led Zeppelin and me.
Zeppelin. What, older Zepp or younger Zepp?
Younger, yeah.
All right, let's just do the. Oh. Well, we start in the middle of the dissolve there, so why don't we bring back that and let's make our dissolve between time.
Oh,
Led Zeppelin and me.
Okay, but what we're gonna do is still, since we have audio, let's layer our audio here.
Led Zeppelin and me.
Okay,
I think, all right. I think there's a little too much space between,
you don't want to hear the music of Led Zeppelin?
yeah, I do, but
Trying to
yeah, I
tell
could-
pe-
yeah,
trying to
that's
tell
all right.
people to hear, like,
All
listen
right.
to
Yeah,
Led
no, you're
Zeppelin.
right.
You want to cut out all the music?
Not all of it, but
Here, watch what we can do though. Okay, so watch this. Then let's go ahead and move your. Okay, and we'll use the music, but we'll just lower the volume and bring you up.
okay.
Good job.
My all-time favorite band. Led Zeppelin, my all-time favorite.
Good.
Band since I was 6. I give.
I'm gonna bring that song audio down. It's distortion.
6. I give.
All right, you want to watch it?
Yeah. I see what you're saying about the end. Maybe, all right. I was gonna say like maybe a little bit more breathing room between the end of her and the beginning of
No,
them.
you didn't want any breathing room. No, let's take a look. Can we kill the lights and see what it looks like? Remember, we're watching Quarter.
To see Led Zeppelin. Was to see Led Zeppelin. During and after the concert. To see them next year. Because Led Zeppelin is the greatest band in all the land, and if we don't go, we'll be. Led Zeppelin because. Led Zeppelin and me. Led Zeppelin, my all-time favorite band since I was 6. I give. I think it'll work.
Yeah, I think it works too. Notably, for this purpose, I think it's great. I felt there was one song I felt was way too loud. See, Angel.
The other,
Did you write a script, Angel?
Yeah.
Can you email it to me?
Yeah, I'll link it.
Email it to me, okay? Great. This one's volume was a little too loud for me,
yeah.
but otherwise, all right. Great. We use this as a learning opportunity to do assemble edit. We learned fonts, we learned some effects, we were able to grab some clips. Now let's go ahead and export this. File, export, media. All right. Now, notably, I'm gonna call this Phil's PSA. You can name it your own. I'm gonna make you upload it to YouTube. I'm gonna change it to 1080. It was defaulted to 4K. If we do it to 4K, we could export it. We're just basically taking a lower resolution and forcing an upload, which wouldn't do anything. I'm gonna save it to my documents because I don't have a hard drive plugged in right now. But I'm gonna upload it here. I showed you how to upload it to YouTube last time, Phil. Do you remember?
Trying to remember, I should have written it down.
That's part of the group, but let me do this. I'm gonna make you do, I did it for you last time. I'm not gonna do it for you this time.
Okay.
I'll just show you how to do it and you'll have to do it on your own, okay? But first and foremost, I'm going to go to the documents for your file. We're gonna watch it. Okay, we're gonna scrub through and just make sure it looks good. Spot checking. Normally I would suggest you watch the whole thing again, but I'm just gonna upload it to, I use Dropbox. It's a file delivery service I have a subscription to. You can get a free account.
Yeah, I had a Dropbox, but I didn't use it for a long time and I closed it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send this so I can email you the link.
Oh, okay.
And then you can download it and upload it again.
Okay.
So we'll double uploads basically. I'm gonna copy this. And I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to fill right here. I'm gonna say reply. Here is your video. Thank you. We'll see you on Friday.
Yep.
All right, there's your video. So now what you would do is you click on here and you would click the download option right here. Let's pretend I downloaded it.
Okay.
Then what you would do is you would go to YouTube, right? And you would click create, upload video. You would select your file. We have our Phil's PSA. I'm gonna say open once I selected it. Hey, Michael, will you hit the lights, please? Just one. Thank you, Michael. So I
Download, create, and then after create, I do
select file.
select file.
And then you click the one that's probably in your downloads because it's Phil, it comes in as Phil's PSA. While you're doing all this stuff, it's uploading in the background. In fact, it's already uploaded on Gab's Wi-Fi. But you'll call this Led Zeppelin PSA.
Happens right after I click on the file.
Right after you click in the file, it says select, and it goes to this window. Starts
Okay.
uploading it.
And then I just put in the title, click on the
Led
file,
Zeppelin, yep.
and then title
And it's
it.
like, I'm gonna do the description, student PSA about Led Zepp. You can put in whatever you want here, but this
Okay.
one's just for people who are subscribed to my channel. And then what notably here, I can also, right here is your thumbnails, which if you click auto generated, it's still processing. Oh, look, gives us 3 options to choose what we want that to be. So I'm going to choose the one that's actually Led Zeppelin right there. Or you can upload your own file. You can make your own thing. We'll talk about that in the future. Can add it to a playlist, editing, sure, done. And then, is it made for kids? No, not made for kids.
Okay.
If you say yes, you can't get monetized. Hey, guess what's going to happen though? Told me
copyright protected material. You
Yeah.
won't see it in some countries. Yeah, I expected that. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make it unlisted,
That's right.
and I'm gonna say save. And then most notably right here is video link. I'm gonna copy this, clicking that button, and then I'm gonna go to Canvas. You know what your PSA is gonna be on, Michael?
Yep,
What's it gonna be on?
something that's probably gonna offend half the class.
What's that?
It's a surprise.
What?
It is appropriate, though.
Well, offended, how? I don't like surprises.
You'll
I'm your
know when,
teacher.
when
You're supposed to,
you see it.
okay, I'm excited then. But in general, let me tell you this, I'm gonna teach you right now. This will be the one time you get to surprise me, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm here to assist you in your projects, and I would rather know the spoilers so that we could make it the best, most surprising, shocking thing possible, rather than trying to shock me, okay? Because we can shock the rest of the people, but if I know it, then we can plan and make it better. But maybe you have something, hopefully what you're gonna show me is amazing. Okay, so then, okay,
So going back.
oh, I'm in the wrong class.
You didn't actually upload it to YouTube, that's.
I did upload it to
Oh,
YouTube.
you did, okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
You said you weren't going to, you're just gonna tell me what to do.
I just did, I ended up in process of doing it. I uploaded it to my YouTube
Okay,
and I'm going to submit it as me. But if
Okay.
you want credit, you're gonna have to do it yourself, okay?
yeah, no, I will.
Because I show, this is the second time I'm teaching you this. So look,
I wrote it down this time. so
great, and look,
I can read my
I'm
notes.
even gonna go as far to be like in student mode. I'm gonna go down to our PSA, 100 points. Then, well, the thing's broken. Okay. Oh, that's just the description. There's the projects. Watch it. What? Wait a second. Am I on the right one? Access denied. Sorry. Okay, 17, 18, 43, that's us. Our PSA 100 points right here. Oh, it's because Silas's name is over it. Okay, let me see. I want to view as student. PSA 100 points, Sunday. Where's the? Where's my submission? Very interesting. It's in this, huh?
So I'll check.
Yeah, wasn't it working for me? Is it messed up? Very oh, you know what? I'm glad no one submitted yet. Looks like I have it wrong, so let's fix it. Let me edit it. Yeah, pretty dumb. No submission. Online. Text, URL, media recording, file upload. Fine, let's say save. There we go, fixed it. Hey, Phil, thank you. So as a student, I'm looking, for some reason, the brain on drugs won't come through as a student. That's annoying. But look, start assignment right here.
Yes.
Click start assignment.
And then-
And then guess what? We could just say text entry, website URL. And then I'm gonna paste my YouTube comment. I'm gonna submit my assignment, okay?
Okay,
Woo! Money in the bank. All right, we're done.
all right. Well, I will do it to my own YouTube then.
Please do that and please submit it on Canvas
I will do that.
because
too.
I'm the test student. Okay?
Okay.
All right, all righty. Sound good, sound good. Okay, that makes me concerned about student start, okay.